When we hear of Odisha growing in leaps and bounds and etching its name in various fields worldwide, it does feel very gratifying and proud. I personally feel very elated sharing these fantastic updates about my state. Hello and welcome to My City Week, the perfect platform to get the best of everything happening in Odisha, presented by My City Links. Every year, Forbes India strives to execute an extensive research from each corner of the country to feature women who have taken charge, coped with crisis and scripted success. The Forbes India Women Power list featuring 20 women is representative of women from diverse fields like business and science, entertainment to social impact and sports. One such personality in it is Matilda Kulu from Odisha's Sundargarh district, who rubs shoulders with a host of other women achievers from the country. An accredited social health activist and a COVID warrior, she has been working in Gargad Bahal village in Bargaon Tehsil of Sundargarh district for the last 15 years and has been instrumental in bringing the healthcare system closer to the people. Also known as Asha Didi, Matilda Kulu has played an important role in spreading awareness about the treatments and precautions related to COVID-19 as well. We have brilliant news in the sports arena once again. In the FIH Hockey Men's Junior World Cup that is currently being held at Kalinga Stadium, Bhubaneswar, India beat Belgium 1-2 in a hard-fought contest to enter the semi-finals of the Hockey Championship. Defending champions India found the winner 6 minutes into the second quarter of the quarter-final when Sharda Nand Tiwari slammed home from the home team's only penalty corner in the 60-minute clash. Making Odisha proud, 4 participants from Cuttack have outshone themselves in the World Virtual Yoga Championship 2021. Bagging 3 gold medals and 1 bronze medal, the winners have brought laurels to the state. Smarak De, Saraswati Samal and Pranay Keshari bagged gold, while Diptimai Sethi won bronze. As many as 168 participants from 26 countries participated in the contest. Of them, 18 were from India, which included 4 from Odisha. All 4 participants from Cuttack who won gold were trained by Barabati Yoga Association trainer Debashish Haldar. Badminton is such a sport which is very popular among the masses. Taking it up a notch higher, a badminton high-performance center is coming up within the Kalinga Stadium premises. Legendary Indian badminton coach Pulela Gopichand, accompanied by officials of Dalmia Bharat Group, Odisha Badminton Association and Sports and Youth Services Department, visited Kalinga Stadium and reviewed the progress of the center. Once completed, it will be an iconic and massive sports infrastructure in the state and a world-class academy for shuttlers of the country. The project is expected to be completed by mid-2022. Students these days have proved to be very impactful and take up grave issues and raise their voice against it. In a similar event, a group of 16 individuals from Hyderabad comprising students, volunteers and social activists are on a 14-day cycle rally to Odisha to spread awareness on human trafficking. The team under the banner Red Right will be crisscrossing migrant-prone districts of Odisha, sensitizing the public, vulnerable communities and students about the crime and ways to prevent it. The expedition was flagged off from Visakhapatnam on 27 November and will culminate at Central University on December 10th. The cyclists will cover a distance of 1500 km, including rural and urban areas, and organize events at different educational institutions to maximize their outreach. With the slogan, "Spot it, speak it, stop it." The objective of the expedition is to sensitize and encourage everyone to report such incidents. Taking another step towards the upliftment and betterment of his people, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik announced a social security scheme for newspaper hawkers. Keeping in view their role and struggle to keep people connected with news, the Odisha government took this noble initiative. All the newspaper hawkers in the state will be identified and their records will be maintained on a digital database by the Information and Public Relations Department, which will provide them with identity cards. In case of a permanent disability due to accident, a newspaper hawker will get an assistance of Rs 1.5 lakh. In case of partial disability with the loss of both limbs, the person will get an assistance of Rs 80,000, and in case of loss of one limb, the person will get an assistance of Rs 40,000. The state government will also provide a special assistance of Rs 3,000 each to all registered newspaper hawkers in 2 phases through the Chief Minister's Relief Fund. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik released a book named Where People Matter, 60 Years of Lok Seva Bhavan. It chronicles the journey of the iconic public building and its transition from a center of authority to a people-centric workplace serving the people of the state. It is a commemorative edition to mark the 60th year of completion of the Lok Seva Bhavan, which was inaugurated in November 1959. The book, through vivid photographs, throws light on the services and facilities available, rich architecture, lush gardens, history, and offers homage to those who designed and built Lok Seva Bhavan. The publication has been made possible by a sponsorship from Odisha Mining Corporation Limited and published by Public Relations Society of India. Here's a funny video for all our viewers.
तुम्हें बड़ मजिया नुआ शर्ट पैंट पिंदिबो हम कोन पिठा खाइबो बहुत बाजू इठी मो संग माने कहू जति तू 3 नंबर तू अष्टमी हबुनी तेनु बापा मां मान को मो अनुरोध करछि सानो पो पाई खंडे खंडे ड्रेस आनो.
With this, we come to the end of today's segment. Keep watching My City Week, your weekly dose of positivity. I'm your neighborhood journalist, Afrin Firdaus, signing off.